Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your end of May Power Spirit Messages reading. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it. I love it. This is a reminder that my private readings are closed and I'm not offering any personal readings at this time. And also that these messages will be general, so take what resonates and leave what does not. So without further ado, please like this video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, my Scorpios? I'm a Scorpio cusp, so I'm going to be paying extra close attention to this reading. All right, so I'm going to ring the singing bowl. I'm going to clear your energy and pull some channel messages before we hit the tarot. Okay, my loves? Let's get it. Receive that. Well, Scorpio, what I got for you was passive aggressive energy and trying to find the perfect fit. So I don't know if someone is being passive aggressive with you or if you are being passive aggressive with someone else. But there's definitely some sort of like someone's not getting straight to the point kind of energy. Not like just saying what it is or acknowledging the issue. It could be you just not acknowledging those things within yourself, or feeling like it's like pulling teeth trying to get someone else to do it and finding the right fit. So that could be anything. That could be you trying to find the right fit in terms of career and finances. This could be you trying to find the right fit with your own spiritual practices and your own spirituality, or just trying to find the right fit of an environment. Okay, maybe where you are right now is not suiting your highest and best good and your needs at this time. But let's hit the tarot and see what's going on. And this is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is, thank you, bestie. This was a gift from my best friend. And I love it because it has like, if you were a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and you watched it, you'll see in the deck like specific scenes you'll know from the show. So looky here. We have the Three of Stakes, which is the Three of Wands, and we have the Moon card. So off the bat, what I'm getting is, I'm sorry, this is all like out of frame. Off the bat, what I'm getting is, breaking free from something. Three of Wands is like your ship's coming in, but here it's like you're taking an action. You've decided on something, and the moon is about things being revealed and things coming up to the surface. Maybe you feel like you're in a position where you have to defend yourself or something. You see how like there's like this chain, this shackle, but it's not closed and it's not hooked up. No one's trapped by it. So it's saying maybe there's just an illusion of like restriction, but it's not really there. Things are still moving, things are still at play. There are some things that are unseen that haven't been brought to the forefront. Look how she's like in a cemetery. Didn't I say something about like resurrection? So maybe something coming back from the dead, an old issue, something you thought was already done. It could be feelings and your own personal emotions bubbling back up to the surface, but it's like you're standing ready to face them. These are like, power stances. Like these people don't look afraid of the challenge. They look like they're ready to, address what needs to be addressed and move forward. So I like that for you, Scorpio. The Emperor. Ooh, another major arcana. This is you in your strategy mode, being strategic, okay? Overseeing your empire, making decisions, not being too hasty, but like, I don't want to say being calculating, but to a certain degree, yes. Like this situation might call for you to be a little bit, calculated in your movements, being more logical and self-disciplined in your approach to what comes next, okay? Emperors don't behave like the rest of the public. They don't move on just pure emotion. They don't make decisions from an emotional space. They stop, they pause, they consider, they strategize, okay? So I like that for you. And you see the moon is out again. There's some type of closure, especially with you getting the moon card. It's like a cycle wrap up, a completion. The moon is also about psychic and intuitive, insights. So this is you tapping into your own psychic abilities. Scorpio, you guys are known for, the I be knowing energy. You guys always know what's going on. You guys have really good instincts, and a lot of people would say you are psychic. It's like you can project and foresee things coming down the pike that maybe others can't. You guys are very intuitive. That's the word I'm looking for. You guys are very intuitive by nature. Okay. Another major arcana. You got the Fool card. There's some new beginning. You see, he packed up all his bags and he's leaving. Some of you might be going on a trip. Some of you may be going into a new direction and you're going off on your own. But he's headed towards the sunlight, okay? And again, this like he's leaving the cemetery. So walking away from dead and old issues and putting things to rest finally so that you can move forward in a more authentic way, in a way that is more aligned with who you are today, okay? Even if this is just you going on a journey or a solo trip or something like that, this is the beginning. The entire deck is the Fool's journey. So you're about to embark on a new chapter, a new journey, whether that's in business, whether that's in love, whether that's in your healing, whether that's a move. It's open to interpretation, but there is something that is beginning, which is clearly indicating an ending, and the moon represents completion. It represents harvest. It's like the end of something, and then the new moon becomes the beginning. So I think you're walking into a new beginning. The Magician. Are you guys kidding me though? For real? Y'all got nothing but major arcanas. I think by the end of this month and moving into June, you guys are going to be experiencing major changes, major life changes. These are things that you won't miss. These are inevitable, big, immovable, energies that are coming. But we decide how we react to them. So it's not like, oh, your hands are tied and there's nothing you can do about this. This is all inevitable, irrevocable. Irrevocable. It's not that. It's saying that these things may be on their way to you, but you always have the power of the choice of how you navigate those things, right? You have the Magician, which is like the alchemist, baby. This is you happily co-creating this new beginning for yourself. Happily, see that she's like in this circle of protection, working her magic. I think you're creating some new healthy boundaries, not only with other people, but with yourself. I think you're finding your flow and getting very clear about what that means to you and how you want to show up in this new cycle. I think you are like in this very good vibe place of like trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting in your own power and ability to manifest. And that even if it doesn't always seem like it, you have everything you need made available to you to, you have all the resources you need to go on this journey. Love that for you. And at the bottom of the deck, this is what I'm saying, you have the Lovers, which I love. So this energy is like, I think for a lot of you though, you are balancing this masculine feminine energy within yourself, or this coupling energy, feeling like, you are one with the self, no longer operating in duality, but like, I am one with source energy. This can also be for a couple people. Maybe you're calling in your person. If you are not coupled, if you are coupled, this could be, meeting on a bridge, meeting halfway, or finally getting into a flow that's magical. For some of you, it might be that is the cycle wrap up and completion and a peaceful parting. But what I'm seeing here is like, the Lovers also represent a choice. So like I said, you have the power of the choice. And it's going to be up to you which direction you go in, okay? But I think, you know, the end of this month is going to be very beautiful, and you're going to be making some decisions, you know, waiting on those ships to come in, and definitely making a decision in regards to your love life or your home life or your career. But there's a big decision that needs to be made, okay? And that's going to require a decision from you. It's not like you're going to be able to be like, oh, I'll just, you know, keep this in limbo and I'll think about that tomorrow. Like, you're not going to be able to keep pushing this thing off until tomorrow and the next day and the next day. This is something that feels like it requires your immediate attention, but not making a decision from like a knee-jerk reactive place. More so like it's time sensitive, but also doing things, you know, careful, you know, with careful and consideration and forethought. That's what I want to say. So let's see what else we got going here. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull some of these. Sacred Mysteries Chakra deck. Communication, you see? There's something that needs to be discussed. There's more information that's needed. Communication is the key to everything, my loves. You have 24, balance. 24 comes to a 6, and 6 rules over domestic matters, okay? And 30 coming to 3 is like about harmony. So communication and balance, my loves. Remember I said balance with the Lovers card? Ooh. Look, the Love card again. So this might be in regards to love. This might be, you know, maybe you and your partner have some ironing out to do, have things to discuss. Whether you're staying together, whether you're refortifying your relationship, whether you're parting ways, whatever that looks like. Okay, and you have preservation. You have the 10 for completion, which also comes to a 1 for a new beginning. So again, like, you know, Spirit saying you're going to be preserved. Like, you know, like self-preservation. I'm sorry about that, guys. You know, whether you're at the beginning of something or at the end of something, that the energy of preservation is still here. You'll still be able to preserve memories, or you'll be able to preserve your wellness and well-being, okay? Being able to preserve a dream. I like that for you. You have compassion and transformation. Ooh, baby. I'm telling you, you got some big themes coming up. And it's going to require some compassion on your part and others. And it's going to, you know, transform your life. I think this is a very transformative time for Scorpios. I think that you're going to see just how different things look on the other side of this cycle wrap up and this completion. Look at that, reality. I just heard reality check. You know, and you see how she's like balancing these things. I think there's, you know, some things being called into balance. There are some things, you know, that are going to take like a very logical and realistic approach in terms of problem solving, in terms of pivoting and moving in a new direction, okay? And undergoing this transformation is not going to be the absolute smoothest ride, but it is going to, it's going to change you on a very real and visceral and deep level. But I think it's for the highest good. I think it's for the highest good of all involved. It's something that was always going to happen, that needed to happen, you know? It's like you've outgrown your shell and you got to go find a new one, you know? This could be at work, you know? Maybe you really love your career field, but where you are right now isn't, you know, is no longer a good fit. You have 42, joy. See that? You're spreading your wings and you're looking for new, joyful opportunities. You have ancient wisdom, okay? So you need to like talk to your ancestors and your spirit guides. Trust in the divine wisdom of your lineage, okay? You see how it's like a bunch of trees? Trees have been around longer than most of us, you know? There are trees that are older than our grandparents, okay? There's wisdom all around us. This is also kind of like, you know, utilizing that wisdom so that you learn from past mistakes, even if it's from a previous generation's mistake, and doing things differently this time around. You being the cycle breaker, you being the one to like change your own patterns of behavior within this life cycle, that you aren't today who you were before. And if there's anything that followed you into that last cycle that is no longer conducive or not beneficial or helpful for your desired outcomes, then having the courage to like cancel and clear that and move in a new direction. (32) struggle. It's the salmon swimming upstream. But 32 comes to 5. I think you might find, again, that these big sweeping changes might be a little bit, might make you feel like you're struggling, but the determination to get to where you're going, you know, the journey might be hard, it might be long, it might be, you know, make you weary, but it's conditioning you for all the things you asked for. And the things we're not willing to let go of, that are no longer meant for us and for the next cycle, the universe will find a way, baby. It will find a way. You have ascension, 24. See that? You're going on a journey and you're coming out of something. You're growing out of something. (33) integration. Integrating lessons learned and moving in a new direction. Shedding an old life. And the truth, because what? The truth will set you free. And you got the communication card, so there's going to be a lot of truths being spoken. Okay? You see the 12, it comes to 3. It's what brings the harmony. The truth, baby, with this eagle. Let's do this. It's like messages from spirit animals or something like that. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Okay? Things are coming to light. Things are being moved through, worked through, sorted through. Endings, beginnings. It's coming to a close. Better times are coming. You got Tiger. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Life might be about to advance you, about to put you into a better fit. You have Tortoise. You're too fragmented. So do whatever it takes to get grounded. Okay, you guys should try grounding. You know, take your feet, take your shoes off, put your feet in the grass, you know. Do some earthing. Ooh, it flew right off. Cheetah, get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. All right, the clouds are clearing and it's time to get laser focused. This opportunity is coming at you, and it's going to require you to be grounded so that you can lead, so that you can step up. These cards are so funny. They have like these ridges on them. Kind of feels like corduroy or something. So I apologize for the squeaking. But I love these cards. They always have a good message. Ooh, Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever it takes. So do whatever you need to do to correct it. So, you know, you got this like, do whatever is required of you sort of energy. It's kind of like it's like the universe is trying to pump you up to get you ready to go and battle upstream for what's yours, or the changes that you want to make, or the, you know, the opportunities that you want to go for and prove yourself. You know, this is your time. You have Elk, Wapiti. It says, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay? So don't be walking into no opportunities with your chin tucked in, looking down and feeling like, you know, maybe I don't deserve this opportunity. Whatever it looks like, whatever it may be, you know, do it with confidence. Keep your chin parallel to the floor and know that you belong in every room. Know that you can face whatever hardships are in front of you and still come out on the other side of it preserved, okay? You got some big ass energy coming in. But it's beautiful. Don't be intimidated by it. And I think that's the main message here. Is like, don't be intimidated by these changes. These changes are coming in to bring you to where you're supposed to be. Okay? But these changes are happening for you, not to you. A lot of signs have been getting this message, but you guys got this thing about like super duper changes happening, you know? Like, this is like a lot, you know? So it's fair if you feel like a little overwhelmed or like, what the hell? But just know that, you know, you deserve good things. And good things are going to be happening to you. We're going to pull maybe one or two of these, and then we'll get a rune, and then we're out of here. Okay, and I'll see you guys on your June reading, which will probably be up in a couple of days. It says, look at that. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Didn't I say finding the right fit? But not finding the right fit by shrinking yourself. It's saying, don't dim your light. Maybe where you are is the wrong place and can't appreciate your light. You know? Maybe where you are can't appreciate who you are and your gifts and talents. Or maybe it's just no longer the right fit. Maybe it's served its purpose and now you've outgrown it. and now is the time to move forward. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? It's wonderful things to sit with and really ask yourself, what is being asked of me? Am I fulfilling it? Do I feel like I'm in the right space? Am I giving it my all? All of these things matter. Okay, a little ASMR. Okay. And let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. And I like to use my little corals that I got from the ocean to hold it up. Okay. So hang on. So cute. Okay, this is the Gabo rune. Love it. It says, from one to another, energies exchange, 'tis something to lose, 'tis something to gain. But as I release and as I accept, I know I can truly afford this debt. It says gifts, exchange, law of reciprocation, business partnerships, sacred marriage, harmony, trade, generosity, sacrifice, thankfulness, compensation. It says the Gabo rune is the rune of physical and or spiritual exchange. Even when given a gift, always remember that everything has a cost, and every decision we make to accept one thing activates the simultaneous sacrifice or release of another. Another way to look at it is the age-old expression, what goes around comes around. So allow the Gabo rune to inspire you to understand your efforts and contributions within the energies you are exchanging, be it spiritual, physical, material, or even sexual. Can you afford to give that? Or can you afford to take that? The choice belongs to you. I think you're going to be making, especially since you got the Lovers card, I think you're going to be making, like really big decisions towards the end of this month. I really feel like as this month wraps up, there's going to be a lot of big decisions on the table. There's going to be a lot of big things going on in your life, Scorpio, but I think you are up to the task. I think, and it's kind of like, well, there's no turning back now. So, just try to, bravely face these very big moving changes in your life and know that Spirit is guiding you, Spirit's protecting you, and that the way things are going are for the highest good of all involved. This is inevitable. This was coming down the pike for quite some time. And a change is necessary. This is for your growth, for your evolution, for your progress. So, don't be afraid to swim upstream and get to where you're supposed to be. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. So with that, I will see you in June. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You're seen, you're heard, you're worthy, you're deserving. You are magic, Scorpio baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.